Hello, time for another C-block speedrun thing with Brave New World. As usual, there's a big to-do list. I'm gonna deconstruct this Cortinium thing and this one because now the Cortinium will be made up in the corner there, and that means it makes eventually sodium for gold. And just deleting these will mean that it will take longer before I have to address gold issues. About that, also remove the limit on this gold ingot chest. Also, there's a bunch of things here that I want to address. I want to request gold that I just expanded the limit of up here. I want to do something with chrome here. So this is making steel sheet coils. I want that this thing should only work if steel sheet chromes is less than 5,000, because this one says work if it's more than 5,000. So now all the manganese will go into the larger network. That will mean that manganese is available for aluminium, and this was totally messed up. I have no idea why I put a top-up valve there. Like, who designed this thing? So this requests manganese and makes that, and this one should say if manganese is less than say 500, then it should work. Same thing on the other one, and you output there. So now it will always prioritize the manganese into aluminium first, and limit these as well, because there's no point in having so much. Next up, I do want more sludge up here, so we can begin with that. I don't want to misplace this again. I think it's there, yeah. I have more blueprints now. The one I placed right now is called Crushed Stone Drain, because I'm starting to buffer up some crushed stone, and I don't like that. I want to get rid of them. So I'll just make them into sapphire and stereotype. And this will request a lot of crushed stone. But I have 3,000 logic bots available right now, so it should be okay. Next after this, I want to place the blueprint that will make speed modules. So we have polished amethyst and sapphires, and those are required for speed modules. So you'll go there. And speed modules. Speed 3 modules. Really cool, really cool. I have some prod modules now, okay. So the first thing I want to do is I want to address charcoal. Oh, it's nighttime. That sucks. Can't see anything up here. Kind of like that. I also need an upgrade planner from electric furnace and electric chemical furnace, I think I have somewhere, to electric multi-purpose furnace 2. Multi-purpose furnace 2, yeah. And we upgrade this one. And then we place 2 beacons there. And now we can kind of delete this thing. Like that. And then we'll just copy this one. Flip it. Right there. So, have we made any speed 3 modules yet? Nope. None. Me. Make speed 3 modules. Come on. The first speed module. So this goes in a beacon here. You get prod modules. So once I have more speed modules up here, the charcoal will actually catch up, and this will be much better. So this is like a temporary fix for not having charcoal. Now the speed module, the second one. So we're gonna have one beacon 3 with full speed modules. This is plus 70% speed in each of these. The crafting speed here is already pretty decent, even though there's only one beacon right now. So I'm gonna place 4 beacons here, and then that will make a lot of charcoal. I just need more modules. Ooh, 2 more already. What I'll also do is I'll deconstruct the old thing that's not really used here. And I don't want it to be used because it doesn't have prod modules. So it can just go. This can go. Yeah, go, goodbye. Not needed. Farewell. This, even this thing, just... Yeah, whole old thing here, just goodbye. So I'm just preparing for the future where I will probably use this space again. This carbon can go. This doesn't help anyone. Any more speed models? So 3. So copy one there. So, pretty good charcoal production. Modules, yep. So, what do I want to prod module? I did prod module the copper. That's good. I think it's down here. I'm running low on insulated wires. And this is kind of expensive with rubber. So I'm just going to prod model this whole thing. And that's suddenly plus 72% production. So another thing I want to do is I want to update or upgrade bot production. Basically it's just speed modeling this. So next thing we're doing is we're upgrading red circuit production. Mostly by speed moduling here. So right now circuits, just this 3 speed modules, increase it from 1500 to a bit over 1600. Just from these speed modules here. Increases this production that much. They're pretty crazy. So, keep going. I mean, as long as I continue putting speed 3 modules in these beacons, consumption of resources will increase, and then I will run into bottleneck. I can like delay that bottleneck a bit by putting prod 3 modules in whatever it's missing. So that does help somewhat. But like the way I do these things in change what resources I'm low on. So I won't really know for sure what resources I'm low on. So I'll just have to check what I have and then prod module what I'm low on. And that's just the way I'm going to expand here. So production of red circuits is suddenly up to 1900 in like 3 minutes. That's pretty good. What else is there to do on the to-do list here? Okay, so one issue I have is this ferrochloride solution is going down, and the big problem is it doesn't have enough iron ore. So I'm gonna actually copy one of these iron ores and place around here and do a just logic-based thing. Sure, you can have prod 3 models, why not? So I want to connect this one, and it's gonna say if iron ore, that's what I want here, is less than 2000, then work. So it's gonna get stuff delivered from Logic Network, and make sure that these other things can actually produce the things they're supposed to do instead of outputting ores. What's the next thing? I want to prod module solder. Because that will run out otherwise. Uh-oh, I'm out of these ones already. Eesh. Yeah, because I'm out of these. So, more modules. Put speed modules on the right side. So I get some more basic electronic components. So, an issue here I have is that the inserters can't output quick enough. I could address that by placing more inserters. But that's not the way I roll here. I haven't prod module titanium or chrome or gold yet, which I kinda should because those are pretty expensive resources. What do I have? I have 9 prod modules. I don't need 17 speed 1 modules. Just go in there. So I'm gonna upgrade the gold. Alright, gold plates is now prod moduled. That will mean I can wait longer until I have to upgrade gold. Wow, 12 prod modules. So now these need faster inserters to work quicker. Ah, now you have stuff. Nice. So, next up on the to-do list is, how many bots do I have? I have a decent amount. So I'm gonna place 2 buffer chests here. So the thing is, modules, they need these crystals. And an issue I have is it's full of green ones, so it's not making more of the other ones. Which I kind of will need soon. So I'm gonna just move these. That's this one, and request 9,600. So the bots will now move it from this one to there, and then, okay, they're already done. Still have 2,000 bots available. Okay, sure. Right, let's do the other one. Cut green crystal, 9,600. How's the charcoal now? 8,000 charcoal. Yeah, this was pretty good. So I think it's about now. It's time to place the labs. So I have a blueprint here for labs. Lab 2s actually. So this I did research last episode, and I deconstructed the old science, but I didn't actually place this blueprint. I don't need this, or these right now. So I'm gonna prod module blue science and pink science. So this is a massive upgrade from before. Each science I'll be making here will have plus 72% production. That's really good. And the lab 2s will have 2 prod modules. Lab, you're done. Kind of. The first one is done, the second one is on its way. So I'm going to start research now. So I want logistics 4. This costs blue and purple, no, blue and pink, and unlocks turbo inserters eventually. So I'm just going to begin with 3 labs, but I can place as many as I like, pretty much. Actually, these things I can remove. That one. And up to this thing. Because I'm making these here with prod modules. Logistics 4 is done, so I'm going to research turbo inserters. So that's the next thing. Turbo insert is done. I'm going to start researching logistics 5. And I'm going to place the blueprint again. Remove this. So this now makes turbo inserters. So let's swap out here. So inserters, replace express inserters and everything with turbo inserters. No, this one. So yeah, it's making it. Turbo inserters. We now want to upgrade everything here, pretty much. I think these in the middle here are most important. Yeah, because this is going down because this thing can't keep up. So upgrading these inserters are very good. Top row is almost full of speed 3 modules. Wow. What I also want to do is start researching or making yellow science. With full prod modules. This is so efficient. So good. Right now it's all about scaling up. So all these resources that are flying around here eventually only go to pretty much one thing. And that's the Prod 3 modules and Speed 3 modules. That's like everything here is doing is just making more modules. Right now. Ooh, I do want to upgrade titanium. And I do want to do it on chrome as well. So just put the Prod 3s in those. Logistics 5 done. So time to research ultimate inserters. So what's the production right now? We're 33 hours in. I've made in total 196 beacon 3s. I've made 206 Prod 3 modules and 111 Speed 3 modules. And we started making Speed 3 modules just 1 hour. No. It was like... yeah, less than 1 hour ago. So it's average like 2 per minute. Yeah, like average 2.5-ish of both types. Just from the beginning when I placed them. That's really, really good. So research stopped because I didn't have enough green circuits. No, green size. Don't do this, don't do this. You can do those. I don't think I will prod model these right now though. Ultimate inserters. Lab 2. So now we have ultimate inserters. So let's swap this out again. And again we'll upgrade this thing because it's again bottlenecked by, like for example, green circuits is bottlenecked by insert input. So having ultimate inserter instead of turbo inserter will help a bit more. So after that, yeah, we'll upgrade all these again. So let's see, we want to research lab speed. This one. What is this? Why is this still here? You can just go. Because it still outputs ingots into the network. Let's place the one sludge here. So you can go like right there is fine. Now we'll place a power pole. Lab research speed 4. So next thing is stack inserter 3. Because I want to go to the ultimate stack inserters. One thing I want to deconstruct here is the fiberglass board thing. Because I'm making that elsewhere. And I need the glass for blue signs. Connect that. Stack inserter 4 started researched. So this should be some more sludge here. Do I have prod modules? Need more modules. Another thing I want to prod module is the model case, this one. Because it uses a lot of plastic and aluminium. So I think that's a good thing to prod module. Stack inserter 4. So now it's time for inserter capacity. Stack inserter capacity, I should say. Also, this thing we can swap here. So instead of ultimate inserters, we upgrade everything to ultimate stack inserters. Because I have a blueprint called ultimate stack inserters, which goes right there. And it places a few more things in the everything build. Red circuit production is great. We're down to very low amount of green circuits, which tells me that it's time to place the ultimate stack inserter again. So I actually get some ultimate stack inserters. And there's no point placing it until I've actually researched some of these, because right now they're the same capacity as the other ones, but they will soon be better. And let's upgrade some here to ultimate stack inserters. Because right now they are better, I think. Normal inserter, capacity 4, stack inserter 5. And especially the green circuit is very limited by inserter speed right now. So if these get upgraded to ultimate stack inserters, and this will make green circuits quicker. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so another thing I can do. This isn't really being used, so I can deconstruct this. The old aluminium build down here. So you can go just clean up here some. Like that. This one as well. Yep, just go. Gotta be careful to not remove the silver there. I may be saying that because I did that in the test run. That was a disaster. Also, I will remove the last aluminium up here as well. But I will save this aluminium ore output. So this will make sure that all the chunks that I need go to the aluminium build in the northeast. Also upgrade some more inserters here. Yep. Also, these I can deconstruct because they're not getting any copper ingots. And this one. So I'm starting to clean up here to make some space for the future when I will copy this whole thing and place another one down here somehow. Just to up the circuit production. Finally, after 30 something hours, I'm going for blasting charges. Just finally. That took so long. Ore processing 5. Metallurgy 4. So now I'm getting all the buildings, like the high-end buildings, the highest mark of things, because that's what I'm going to use for the actual endgame builds. These things have all they need right now, actually. So, yeah, that means more speed models in them. Alright, actually fully module here. I'll place a few more beacons then. To increase the consumption even more. Time to place some endgame builds. So, the first endgame build I'll place is charcoal. This goes right there. This is tileable. So, I can place more. Like the next one there, and the next one down here, and so on. And this is completely logic based. It uses a lot of beacon 3s and speed modules. Also, it needs robot coverage, so swap this to Mark II one. Okay, let's turn back this science back on. So we'll have Lab 2. This goes right there. Increase this to 1000 again. Let's prod 3 the purple science. Okay, so this is now draining all my crushed stone. So if you remember, the old thing I placed here drains extra crushed stone. So it's not requesting for buffer chests, so it has lower priority. But this thing actually wants crushed stone, so it's requesting for buffer chests, and it has priority over that. We're getting really close to having enough used up uranium. 408, yeah, need 500 to start the... oh, I should research bobbing about next, but I just want to do this research. Up the stack inserters a bit more. Blasting charges. And that fits in just fine there. And I'll also place a new everything blueprint with smelting. So this will have most of the things I need for endgame blueprints. I'm gonna beacon the biters. So you go right there. Okay. This is done, so let's start working on bobbing about enrichment process. So this is for replicating plutonium, which I need for fusion bots. Another thing I want to place is solder coal. This is like an efficient, high throughput endgame blueprint of this, and if I need more solder coals, I'll just place more of these. I don't really need the beacons here right now. I could save one. No, don't even do that. So solder, is it placed? Yep, it's missing tin though. So I might as well address that by placing ingots. So I have a tin ingot build. Like there. So hopefully this will make me give me some solder. That was quick. Again, this doesn't need any beacons, so... Bobbing about is done. I'm just gonna research towards fusion bots now. So let's begin with battery. How's this running? You're lacking crushed bobonium. Research, robotics 3. So I'm gonna place the craziest blueprint I have, which is endgame sludge. But I split it up into 2, so I can begin with one of them. So just this one, where here is probably fine. Yeah, let's begin there. So this is a crazy endgame blueprint, which uses excessive amounts of beacons. Yeah, this whole thing produces 1 pipe of sludge, and my definition of a pipe is 1200 per second. So this produces 1200 sludge per second, which is 72,000 per minute. This old blueprint produced 16,000 per minute. And this new one produces 72,000. So each of these new ones equals to like more than 4 of the old ones. So that's really high production, but it's extremely expensive to set up. So we'll see when that actually finishes. And here, these need prod modules, like crazy. So the first one I'm going to do is Bobmonium. So this is an endgame thing, which just uses a lot of beacons and have Prod 3 modules in the crystallizers. And this is set up so I have to manually set what ores I want in this, and I have to manually set the crushed thing, and then this input thing I set as well. So it's already connected, and it says if 20,000, less than 20,000 may work. So I set it to the actual ore here. So now this thing will work and buffer up 20,000 crushed bobmonium. This chest can only handle like 9,600 or something, but like at least it's up and running. And the second one here, I want to do is something special for this one, because I want this to be mineral catalyst. So when this is placed, let's do mineral catalyst and connect. And if mineral catalyst is less than 20,000, then work. And these will be geovolite. Let's do that. So set this to geovolite, set this to crushed geovolite. Alright, so that's set up. Now it just needs beacons, and it has sludge because it's taking the sludge from up here. So it's up and running. Research. Radio thermoelectric generators. Those are things that consume plutonium. So what are the current bottlenecks? Aluminium will be for a long time. So we need rubite chunks for aluminium and geolite chunks. And rubite chunk is going steadily down, so I need to place more of those. Also iron. Yeah, let's do iron sheet coils. So we have iron sheet coils and Endgame blueprint. I can swap this one around. Where do you go? If I place you there, there should be enough room to have something in the middle here. Ooh, another thing I want to place is meat. I think that's running low. Yeah, there's no raw meat. Iron sheet coils, endgame, place that. I don't need so many beacons. In fact, I don't know if I need any beacons at all right now. I probably don't. So, I need more meat. And I have a blueprint for that. Fusion bots! They're crazy expensive, but yeah. So meat, just, I don't know, place it right here. We're missing 31 beacons. Wow. Do I have some speed models? Yeah, I do. Speed model this and that. So also more modules. This goes right there. This mostly expands speed module production. Yeah, so iron is going down, so this buffer is going down. Aluminium is still working full time. Wait, 5.3 thousand? Am I out of bots? I'm out of bots! Wow! There's no bots here. RIP. I guess they're just moving all the crushed sapphirite. So when they've delivered all that, I think they should catch up again. Maybe not, because I'm actually going to place the meat right now. That goes right there. And same thing here. Don't need extreme amounts of beacons here yet. So I'm going to remove some of them. What was that? That was a beacon, right? Yeah. But let's save a few. So this is an endgame blueprint, just making meat. So it's the same as the other one in the top left, but more beacons. About that, how is power? Uh-oh. Terrible. So it's night, we can't see, but I'm gonna place a new nuclear power, half blueprint, and you go right there. Alright, so we finished fusion bot research. Let's work on getting the rocket silo. So that's rocket booster first. Red and green science, that should go pretty quick. How's this doing? Rocketry. But hey, they're doing something at least. Rocketry. So research here. We need some solar panels. Nuclear power. You're going right. Where? There. There we go. Solar energy 4. So this should be placed pretty quick. It takes a while for them to buffer up heat here and actually get this thing started. But it should happen fairly quick. I'm gonna disable the prod module production now. Actually, let me place the module 2 first. This one. And then we'll disable prod modules. So that's just removing the crystal buffer chests. So it doesn't get any black circuits. And that means all the black circuits will go to speed modules and beacons. Solar energy 4. I need... what does this need? Military 3. Okay, sure. Also, down here, I don't have a lot of charging here because my intention for these things was that I would have fusion bots. But I don't yet, so I'm just going to place some charging. Radar 3. I'm going to expand this right away to full nuclear. Because why not? At least the bots can place it instead of doing nothing. But yeah, very soon this thing will be up and running. Military 4. So, how's things like wooden boards? Totally out. How's plastic? Is fine. How's aluminium? Very low. What else? Rubite chunks? 1800 left. Okay, so I did have some speed modules, right? Yeah. Let's upgrade the plastic. No, the wooden boards. So for that, I have a standalone wooden boards blueprint, Endgame. But it's based out of this one, so I can upgrade this pretty easily. I just have to place some power here, and then we can do it. I need to get the rubites up. For that, I need more sludge. So we have sludge, and this is the second part of this, and this goes right there. So the double sludge thing will basically 2 copies of this into one up there and one down here, which consumes... well, the intention is that this produces 1200 mineral sludge, and this consumes it. It can actually consume more, so it will burn through all the sludge I have in this network. At least if it gets beacons, like, who knows if that happens. I don't have wooden boards, so I need to upgrade that next. Place that. Also, place the speed modules. That should do a decent upgrade, even for these Mark 5 buildings. I just placed speed modules in all the beacons. If we check wooden board production, it just went from 2... no, wooden board. What the? It's come on. Okay, I guess it's exactly the same. So it went from 2000 to 3000 production. And consumption? Yeah, peaks at 3000, so yeah, okay, good. Reasonable amount. And does that mean you are working? Kind of. And aluminium is out, which is rubite chunks. So, gotta place this quickly. And where is it? And same thing here. I don't want all these beacons right now. Okay, yep. Military 4. Do radar 4. Radar 4. Heat shield. I actually want to finish this thing, so I'm gonna deconstruct all the assembly machines. And this, and that, and that. No, not the substation 4. Also, all these inserters need to be upgraded. So, place the wooden boards. And then replace it once more. because that sets this thing to wooden boards work if there's less than 20,000. So if there's more than 20,000 wooden boards saved up, this will just stop. So this one is up. So this will be rubite, and the last one will be cortinium. So set rubite, connect if rubite is less than 20,000, and if cortinium is less than 20,000, then work. And also, the next blueprint I will place is rubite chunks. So this is an endgame blueprint I have for rubite. Let's just do this right here. Yep. Research, rocket control unit, sure. So this is kind of important. That was quick. Yeah, so I have blueprints here, very similar ones to all the flotation and all the leaching and all the purifier that I need, and the sludge. So I have all this in the same blueprint book, and yeah, you don't need that many beacons. Not right now. So yeah, if I need more sapphire chunks, I just place one of these, and these can connect to the other one, so they're tileable. And if they actually have beacons, they produce quite a lot as well. So I'm actually done making flotation blueprints. I'm done making those blueprints because I have all the endgame blueprints I need there. How's copper wire? Terrible. So, sheet coils. We have copper wire coil. Yeah, sure. There we go. And again, no beacons right now. I don't need that much production of it. So the really sad part of this is when I'm watching this, the video rendering can't keep up. So this is all just a blur for you guys, sadly. It's looking just fine for me, but I don't think it can keep up for you. What I can do about that is I can place a blueprint called the Amazing Super Crazy Min-Max Monitoring System, or ASC MMMS. 3 M's there, yeah. This is something that the player or viewer called Super Crazy Min-Max suggested to me, and I thought like, I was a bit skeptical at first, but then like, yeah, I really want this. So I placed it, and this is just monitoring what resources I have lots of and what I have little of. So that instead of like checking here, like what is this missing? It's missing that. Checking this, what is this missing? And so on and so on and so on until I actually see what is missing. Research nitrogen processing. I will just look at this thing. So it's going to take a while for it to actually place all the things it needs. So we'll come back to that. How's this doing now? You are making a lot of copper wire coils. So, do you have copper wire coils then? Yes, you do. Nice. How much chrome do I have? So, chrome sheet coils are running low, and that's a big bottleneck. Because my chrome production, long term, is for 70 black circuits per minute. And black circuit production is more than 70 per minute. Even when it's low, it's more than 70 per minute. Next blueprint I will place is copper ingots. Yep. Remove all the beacons, I don't want them. Nitrogen processing, rocket fuel, yeah. What I also need is lead ingots, I think, because, yeah, I'm totally out of lead. Right there should be fine. High speed modules, yeah, okay. So, the amazing Super Crazy Min-Max monitoring system. This basically has a requested chest, which is requesting one of each item. So, to show me what is actually here. So what it does is, there's some decider combinators giving colors to the lamps, and the whole thing is reading contents in the logic network. So basically, if the red light is lit, it says that this resource has less than 2,000 of it in the logic network. And if it's a yellow one, it has between 2,000 and 9,000, and if it's a green one, I have more than 9,000 of it. So that's why I'm setting the limit here to 20,000 for all the ores and stuff, so that I have some extra. But this quickly tells me that like on different chunks here, or crushed, I'm very low on everything except bobonium and saphirite. And you can easily see everything here. Of the actual finished resources that are important for red circuits, and the bottleneck is right now aluminium. Rocket silo, okay. So aluminium, that needs to be improved, and that's basically rubite. So I need more rubite. That's the main thing. And the main problem with rubite right now is not enough sludge. So when this thing is actually full here, more sludge will continue down to rubite. So I'm not sure what to actually optimize right now, so I'm gonna call a split here. See you next time.